Going into 7th grade in a ghetto place that I do not belong in, and I'm probably going to beat up the first day I get there because I have a lot of people that hate me right now.
Everybody in my school hates me. I've started countless problems with people on YouTube. Just don't give into it. I legit. Last year, what happened was somebody's head ended up in a locker, and that was because they wouldn't fuck off. And
I can't fight.
They got the best of me, and their head ended up in a locker. Like, I smashed their head into the locker. I broke the locker.
I can't do that because I am not strong enough, and I don't want to get in trouble.
But what I'm saying is they got the best of me. If you let people do that, they're going to point that out, but at the same time, they might not fuck with you as much. But it just caused a lot more problems with me. So this guy broke under the pressure, which I wanted him to do. It's good for me, because it's good for everyone involved, except for him and people who wanted him to stay on Instagram. But it's good that he cracked under the pressure, because he said he wouldn't tell anybody, but then he told his friend that we were talking about. Well, that you guys were talking about, and then I joined in the conversation because I was added. And then she gave me a screenshot. I got the screenshot myself as well. I posted it. I have 100,000 followers. I tagged her in it too. Now he's leaving RP, which are good. I wanted him to crack under the pressure, and he did that. And I hope he stays that way. What he did was good for me, not good for him. It actually.
He's probably leaving roleplay.
Yeah, he said he was gonna to Artemis.
I know, and I think he did.
Yeah, which that's exactly what I wanted him to do, because when you try and leave somebody else in the dust, look at how that fucking shit turns around. I just fucking got him to leave RP because he was trying to ruin your experience and shit.
No, and it hurts because I actually made this account because I saw how much fun people were having. I was like, oh, I could probably have that fun. So when I did this, I was like, alright.
Yeah, and that's why I actually started RPing and things like that. And, now that a hacker got my account, it's like it fucks everything up for me. But I'm still going strong, still going hard. I don't care what anybody says,
I know, and now that Tim's texting me, and he's probably going to blame all this shit on me.
And I will message him saying, nope, bitch, it's his own fault. I have proof. I'll add you the fucking conversation. I will legit take this to fucking court if I have to. I do not give a fuck what happens. I do not give a fuck what happens to me. The only thing I care about is other people and other people around me. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't care if I'm fucking dying. I will help as many people as I can before I fucking die. I can be fucking starving to death. I would not give a fuck.
No, and then he's probably going to text me like, what the fuck did you do? It's like, I didn't do anything. You did shit to me.
It's his own fucking fault that he's leaving RP now. It's his own fucking fault. He fucked up. You do not fuck with friends of people who have a lot more fucking followers than you do. And when you have a RP girlfriend and all this shit, it really does fucking fuck you up if somebody catches you saying something like, I'm fucking my ex.
I know. It's kind of just like, well.
It's his own fault. And I got the best of him. I got what I wanted him to do. He did it for me. He did all the work. I just posted something. And this is all his own fault, too. Which, yeah, it was probably fun RPing with, for you guys. It was probably fun RPing with him, but then he did that shit. And it's like, dude. And you know what he was telling Artemis, too? He was like, oh, yeah, don't post that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't tell anybody about this shit. Don't tell Artemis that we're doing this dirty RP and shit. And she was talking to me about this earlier this week. And now this guy does that shit. Now he does that shit. And now he says he's fucking his ex. Now, of course.
Wait, what did you say?
She was telling me when she was doing the dirty RP with this guy, don't tell anybody, don't do this, don't do that, we gotta keep this secret. And then he decided to go to, with the RP that all three of you guys were doing. And And then I was obviously added to the conversation when shit went bad and shit turned.
Okay, Tim at Yorkshire's gonna piss me off with you telling me. And he said it's my fault that he left.
Tell him to message me. Tell him it wasn't you. Tell him to message me.
He said, so it's your fault that he left. I'm like, and now I'm telling him I don't really know because I don't want him.
Alright, tell him to message Artemis and tell him to message me. Tell him that you had nothing to do with it. Tell him that Artemis had nothing to do with it. Just tell him to message me.
I know, and now I'm seeing what he's gonna say to me.
Because it's not your fault. It's actually his own fault they left RP. I just gave the evidence. And so did Artemis helped give me the evidence. So you guys didn't do nothing. She just provided me with the evidence. And I saw it with my own eyes. And so this is his own fault.